Picture this. You're at a party, switching between your native language and English effortlessly with friends. But suddenly, when it's time to tell a story in English, your brain freezes. You start thinking in Urdu or whatever your first language is, translate it mentally, and boom, awkward pause. Your words come out choppy and you miss the punchline. Has that ever happened to you? It's frustrating, right? Well, that's the bilingual brain at work, stuck in dual mode. But today, we're flipping the switch to English-only mode. We'll explore how to shift your thinking, share real-life hacks for seamless speaking, and hear success stories that prove it's possible. By the end, you'll have tools to chat without that mental tug-of-war. Let's dive in. First off, what does bilingual brain to English-only mode even mean? If you're bilingual, your mind juggles two languages like a pro. That's awesome. Studies show bilinguals are better at multitasking. But when learning English, relying on your native language for every thought can hold you back. English-only mode is when you process ideas directly in English, no translation needed. It's like upgrading from a slow bike to a speedy car. Why make the shift? It leads to faster, more natural speaking. No more hesitating or sounding like a robot. Plus, it boosts confidence in real conversations like job interviews or travel. We'll break this down with brain science, common pitfalls, success stories, and hacks you can try today. Sound good? Let's start with the science. All right, time for some simple brain talk. I promise no headaches. Your bilingual brain has two language systems wired together. When you think in your native language and translate to English, it creates cognitive load, extra work for your brain. It's like running two apps at once on an old phone. Everything slows down. Experts at places like Harvard say you bilinguals have a language switch in their brains. With practice, you can train it to stay on English. This is thanks to neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to rewire itself. Kids pick up languages fast because their brains are super flexible, but adults can do it too with the right habits. Ever noticed how after watching English movies all day, you start thinking in English? That's the shift happening. But if you're always translating, you stay in bilingual mode and speaking feels effortful. The goal, make English your default for thoughts. Now, let's look at what trips people up. So, what are the common pitfalls in this bilingual journey? Pitfall 1, over-reliance on translation apps or dictionaries. They're helpful at first, but they keep your brain lazy, always flipping back to your native language. Pitfall 2, mixing languages in daily life, like code switching with family. It's natural, but it reinforces the dual mode habit. Another big one, perfectionism. You worry about grammar, so you translate to get it right, but that kills flow. And don't forget lack of practice. If you only read English but never speak, your brain won't shift. These pitfalls are sneaky, but recognizing them is the first step. Now, let's hear from real people who've overcome them. Time for inspiring stories. Meet my cousin Ahmed from Lahore. He's bilingual in Urdu and English, but at university, group discussions were a nightmare. He'd think in Urdu, translate, and by the time he spoke, the topic had changed. He felt left out. Then he started hacks like daily English self-talk. Within months, he was leading debates fluently. Now he's a confident presenter. Or check out Maria from Mexico. She shared on a language forum, "As a bilingual, I always translated Spanish to English in my head. My speech was slow and unnatural. I tried immersion challenges, like thinking in English only for an hour a day. It was tough, but now I dream in English. Conversations flow like water." These stories show the shift is real. You're not stuck. With effort, anyone can go from bilingual brain to English-only mode. Pause here. What's your biggest pitfall? Drop it in the comments. Now, the best part. Real-life hacks. These are practical, easy steps for seamless speaking. I'll share 7 with examples. Start small and build up. Hack 1. Set English-only zones. Pick times or places like your commute where you think and speak only in English. No native language allowed. Example, narrate your drive. I'm turning left at the light. Hack 2. Use immersion media. Binge English podcasts, YouTube, or audiobooks without subtitles. Why? It floods your brain with English patterns. Start with something fun like comedy sketches. Hack 3. Practice no translation dialogues. Grab a friend or use an app to role play. If you catch yourself translating, restart the sentence. It's like a game, fun and effective. Hack 4. Learn in chunks. Memorize whole phrases like "I'm looking forward to it" instead of translating word by word. Flashcard apps help. Use them daily. Hack 5. Keep an English thought journal. Write daily entries about your feelings or plans. Force yourself to skip translations. If stuck, describe around the word. Hack 6. Shadowing exercises. Listen to native speakers on TED Talks, pause, and mimic them exactly. Copy rhythm and intonation. Do 10 minutes a day. Hack 7. Join language exchanges. Apps like Tandem pair you with English speakers. Commit to English-only chats. Bonus, make global friends. Pick a couple hacks and try them this week. Consistency turns them into habits. For extra motivation, end with a challenge. Today, have a 5-minute no translation conversation with yourself or a partner. How did it go? Share below. We've explored a ton today. The bilingual brain, shifting to English-only mode, brain science, pitfalls, success stories, and 7 hacks for seamless speaking. This switch isn't magic, it's practice that leads to effortless English chats, more opportunities, and 0 awkward pauses. What's your favorite hack? Comment, "I'll try hack number." Like, subscribe, and bell for more tips. Next episode, busting fluency myths. Thanks for tuning in. You've got the power. Go make that shift. See you soon.